The rain was coming down harder than I expected that night, turning the highway into a long ribbon of blurred lights and reflections. I remember gripping the steering wheel, tired but focused, just wanting to get home. It had been a normal day, nothing strange, nothing unusual, no bad feelings, no signs, no warnings. Just another drive, another road, another night. But everything changed in a single moment, the kind of moment that splits your life into a before and after. As I drove through a long, dark stretch of road, my phone buzzed in the passenger seat. I didn't look at it, but that small vibration was enough to break my concentration for half a second. When I looked back up, I realized too late that I was going way too fast for the conditions. The car began to slide. The tires lost grip. The world spun into chaos. My heart slammed against my chest as the headlights pointed straight toward the guardrail. I knew, with terrifying clarity, that I was about to die. Time slowed down in a way I can't fully explain. Every sound became distant, like I was underwater. The rain, the engine, even my own breathing faded into the background. In that frozen instant, as the car skidded uncontrollably, I felt a presence beside me. Not a sound, not a voice at first, just a sudden, overwhelming sense that I was no longer alone. The air inside the car felt heavier, warmer somehow, like the space itself had changed. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. A pale, translucent figure sitting in the passenger seat, its shape human but not solid, like smoke held together by memory. I couldn't scream. I couldn't move. Fear and disbelief crashed into each other inside my mind. The figure turned its head toward me, and even without clear facial features, I knew it was looking directly at me. There was no anger in it, no threat, just urgency. That's when I heard the voice. Calm, steady, almost gentle. Brake. Now. It wasn't loud, but it cut through everything else. I slammed my foot down with everything I had. At the same time, the steering wheel moved on its own. I swear to this day, I did not turn it. The motion was precise, controlled, like hands far more experienced than mine had taken over. The car shifted just enough to miss the guardrail by inches. Instead of flipping, instead of exploding into twisted metal, the vehicle spun once, twice, and then stopped. Silence filled the car, broken only by the sound of rain hitting the roof and my own ragged breathing. My hand was shaking so badly I could barely hold the wheel. My chest burned as I tried to understand how I was still alive. When I finally dared to look to my right, the passenger seat was empty. The presence was gone. No figure, no voice, nothing. Just cold fabric and the faint smell of rain coming through the vents. I sat there for what felt like an eternity, my mind replaying the last few seconds over and over, searching for logic, for reason, for anything that could explain what had just happened. Eventually, I forced myself out of the car on unsteady legs. The rain soaked my clothes as I looked at the guardrail, my heart sinking when I saw how close I had come. The metal was bent and scraped from previous accidents. Fresh marks, proof that others hadn't been so lucky. That's when I noticed something on the side of the road. A small, weathered wooden cross, leaning slightly, almost hidden by tall grass. No name, no dates, just a quiet reminder. A chill ran down my spine as the realization hit me. Someone had died there before. Someone who knew that curve. Someone who understood exactly how dangerous it was. I drove home slowly that night, hands clenched, eyes fixed on the road, afraid to blink. Every shadow felt alive. Every reflection made my heart jump. I didn't sleep when I got home. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard that calm voice again. Brake. Now. In the days that followed, I tried to forget it. I told myself it was shock, adrenaline, my brain creating something to survive the moment. But then the dream started. Always the same road, always the same rain, and always that figure standing quietly on the side of the highway, watching cars pass, waiting. In one dream, the figure finally communicated again, not with words, but with a feeling that washed over me like a wave. Gratitude, relief. As if saving me had allowed it to finally rest, to finally let go of something unfinished. I woke up crying, not from fear, but from a strange sense of peace I couldn't explain. Since that night, my life has changed in subtle but powerful ways. I drive slower. I listen more. I trust those sudden instincts that tell me to stop, to turn, to wait. I don't know if what saved me was a ghost, a guardian spirit, or something my mind created in the face of death. But I do know this. Something intervened. Something chose to act when death was seconds away. And if I had ignored that voice, if I had hesitated for even a heartbeat, this story would never have been told. So the next time you feel a warning without a reason, listen carefully. Because sometimes the line between life and death is crossed in silence. And sometimes the ones who save us are the ones we can't see.